Hi everybody, let's go to Hade's Tower of Flame today. I'm Samuel K. today. I'm here with Eric today.
Hello.
And I'm with Mallory today.
Hello.
Did you guys know that our last names were all today?
Oh.
That's like Carson Daly, but every day.
Well, isn't daily every day?
Nah, it could be. I mean, depends on how disciplined you are. You could forget to do something every day that you're supposed to do.
I guess that's true.
Also, everything I said made no sense whatsoever right there.
I was going with it.
There's a shield here.
Yes, it's a Crimson Parma. Or as I like to call it, the Crimson Parmigiano! Molto bene!
The chicken Parmigiano!
Yum yum, give me some.
Mm.
Man, I kind of want a chicken parm now that I've
Yes.
I've put
really
that
good.
idea out in the world, and now I'm like, ooh, a chicken parm. Don't mind if I do.
I've used the phrase "yum yum, give me some" in different arenas of my life, and now I've gotten furries to say it.
Oh, hell yeah!
It's pretty funny.
But are they talking about, like, sexy furries? Because you can also say
No.
yum, give me some, like, as a creep. Like...
You could, but most of the ones I talk to are talking... It's usually about something really gross. like something you would not want to eat.
Like
so it's a
worms
sarcastic
or
yum.
bats or something.
Yeah, or dirt, or so a sarcastic yum yum, give me some.
I'm only ever 100% earnest with my yum yum give me some.
That's fair. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna use it a little differently. Make it my own,
Make it your own. Put your own Crimson Parmesan on there.
My chicken Parmesan spin.
This is, Mallory, this is Hade's Tower of Flame. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but I think somebody later in the game pronounces it Hade, even though it looks like Heidi.
It does look like Heidi.
Heidi's Tower of Flame.
They used to play that Heidi movie on Disney Channel all the time.
Yes, they did.
Kid.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just picturing a little Dutch girl at the top, like, this is my Tower of Flame!
Hello!
Is she the one with the braids? No, that's Pippi Longstocking.
Yeah, Pippi Longstocking. Yep. Heidi had like a blue dress.
She was Dutch, right?
Possibly.
Probably.
I think so.
It seems Dutchy.
I think it was the Alps.
Fuck!
Is that Dutch?
I think.
Oh no, I don't know European geography. I learned about
Holland, right?
Canada. Oh, I guess I did. Well, Holland's a city.
Holland, no,
in the Netherlands.
Holland isn't a city, is it?
Yes, it is.
Holland's a country, isn't it?
No. Holland is a city in the Netherlands, and the Netherlands is where the Dutch come from.
I think Holland is a country.
Hang on.
Is anybody here?
Nobody's in the chat right now, but I am certain Holland is a country.
No, it's a city. It's in the Netherlands, and so is Amsterdam.
It's a province. I guess.
We're both wrong. So it's a state, but it's inside the Netherlands, right?
Maybe.
Yes.
Hey, watch this. Here's my one trick for this area. Whoop! You're not supposed to stand on that. I think if you
raise a circle.
Yeah, you raise a circle in the middle of that. Look, you can see. Look at this tough customer. That's the boss.
Oh. Can you shoot arrows at him from there?
I'm pretty sure you can. I was gonna say that. But I think you actually have to enter the arena for him to die. Like, you can get his health all the way down, but you have to finish the fight in there. I think.
Oh, gotcha.
But also, he's like one of the easiest bosses in the game, so I'm just gonna fight him. I could have sworn that Holland was a country. Where is it that they wear wooden shoes?
That's Holland, but it's.
I thought it was a country!
Yeah.
Well,
It makes sense with as much as, and it makes sense that it's a province and not a city, I guess, because there's a lot of people who live in Holland, a lot more than I think that would fit in a city. Hollandaise.
yeah.
Oh, is that where they
Delicious.
make the sauce?
Maybe. I'm gonna say yes.
It's mayonnaise from Holland.
Hollandaise is their, like, 4th of July. It just...
Hollandaise.
I'm having a bad time with these fellers here. I want them to attack
Hollandaise.
me at the same time. Don't we have Hollandaise World here? Like, just a few miles away? Hollandaise World and Splash and Safari?
Yes, exactly. It's where all the rides are made after different things you put hollandaise on. You got the Eggs Benedict roller coaster. You got the asparagus scrambler, which is weird. Which is weird because you should have done the Eggs Benedict as a scrambler. But...
I agree. Well, they would have to be the Eggs Benedict poacher, and he'd go around stealing elephant tusks. He's one of their mascots. It was a more innocent time when they made up the Hollandaise poacher.
Just found an ant in my bed.
Maybe you should stop eating cookies and candy in bed.
Where are they?
Oh, I got
from?
invaded!
Oh no.
I just heard it. Oh wait, no, I didn't. That was the lever coming up.
You goober.
I got my Dark Souls noises confused. I was excited about getting invaded because I wanted to fight somebody. Everybody's playing Scholar of the First Sin now. I'm playing regular old Dark Souls 2.
I'm looking up where Heidi takes place.
Switzerland. My guess is on
It
Switzerland.
doesn't. Hang on, where is it?
Also, I don't know the difference between Switzerland, Sweden, Denmark! Denmark's a country, right?
Yes.
Denmark so loud.
Denmark is a
Sorry.
country, confirmed.
I did, in fact, yell Denmark so loud that it choked me, Eric. You're right. Was I just getting Holland and Denmark
doesn't say.
confused? Is Holland in Denmark?
No, it is in the Netherlands.
Is the Netherlands... I thought the Netherlands was like the Everglades. It was just like a region.
The Badlands.
Like the Pine Barrens. Like that's where the Jersey Devil lives. Did you know that?
Pine Barrens?
Yeah, the Pine Barrens in New Jersey.
I knew it was in New Jersey.
There was a woman. What was her name? She gave birth to her 13th child, and she had a terrible omen or a portent. I forget which one's bad. I think an omen's bad.
Omen.
A portent is good, and omen is bad.
Which is weird because it sounds like you're poor and in a tent.
That's true, and that would be a bad camping trip.
I'd say so. Did you know my grandparents lived in a tent for like a month on a beach?
What are you talking about?
With like...
Fucking
with
Swiss
their
Family Robinson shit?
Oh, back to Switzerland.
In the Swiss Alps, I was
No,
right.
they were in shit, where were they? I don't know, somewhere in the US.
Swiss Alps.
Florida probably, but they were on the beach. And I guess they like lived in a tent for a month because my grandpa couldn't afford a place to stay. So it was like my grandma and my two uncles living in a tent.
I've always thought that, like, if you were to be stranded somewhere, the best place to be stranded would be, like, Hawaii.
Yeah.
Because, like, you could just sleep on the beach. Like,
Or I would say, honestly, Seattle, as long as you had a light jacket.
doesn't it get really cold in the winter, though?
Not
Remember that
really.
time I couldn't see? see that chest
Yes!
when we played?
And I was going
Because I
right
was-
in front of you.
Because I was blind. I don't know how I missed that.
Seattle, I guess, is super temperate.
Oh, I thought it was cold.
I can get cold, I guess, but like snow is unusual.
Huh. Well, I want to live someplace where it snows.
No, I would not either. Although I guess
No,
by that.
I do want to live someplace it snows.
Oh, you do? Why?
I like snow.
No, I'm talking about if you're stranded.
Oh. Could you get stranded in Seattle? That would just be being homeless. Like,
I like
that's
that movie.
Well, yeah, you know.
stranded in
I mean, if you
Seattle.
If you get stranded anywhere, you're homeless.
I guess that's true, but like when I think stranded, I think like Robinson Crusoe, like,
Oh, like desert island kind of thing.
or it doesn't have to be desert island. You could be stranded in like Siberia, like a plane crash.
But like what I mean, like, is a place that you can't escape from. Not a place where like you just don't escape from.
Well, like if you were stranded in Seattle, like there's civilization there, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I mean. Like just an uncivilized place, like a place where you couldn't catch a bus.
right, yeah, you could. There's no dumpsters for you to dig through. It like if things get really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a still son of a gun.
Yeah, you get to fight Ornstein in this game by himself.
Because they acknowledged that the fight with him and Smog was just ridiculous.
Oh, it's easy.
Here.
I usually beat it these days on my third or fourth try. Because I've
Lord.
played 1,000 hours of Dark Souls. Also, there's a theory that this isn't really Ornstein, but it's just his armor that's come to life. Because you fight the Dragon Slayer's armor in Dark Souls 3. Nobody knows what the plot to these fucking games are. Least of all me.
Well, like, do you ever fight the real one? Because the one in the first game
Oh,
isn't real
shit!
either.
Yeah, Ornstein in Dark Souls 1 is an illusion. Look at this fucking guy.
Idiot.
She's whispering in his ear. She's going, hey, what are you doing?
Hey, mister.
Hey, behind you.
Let's get a good look at him.
It's Christopher Lee.
Before he was, 900 years old.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to look at the blood stains. I just want to...
Transient being,
There we go.
this is no place for one such as you. Be gone.
Uh-huh.
You are not needed.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Wow.
Transient being, nothing has changed. You would never make a knight of the blue, and I have nothing more to say.
Wow, what a prick.
Be gone. You are not needed.
Well, I'm gonna
Transient
keep bothering you.
Oh. I wonder what the requirements are for that guy to actually talk to you.
Maybe you have to talk to Chris Fallen guy.
Maybe.
'Cause you don't
You've
talk
played
to
this game 100 times and you don't know how to talk to that
I
guy?
haven't played this one.
I have only played this one, like, twice. Because Dark Souls 2 is the bad one.
I tried to play Dark Souls 3 for 20 minutes, then almost threw the controller through our television.
I saw Jason was playing it the other day. Has he beaten it yet?
No, he got salty at it.
That sounds like him.
But he's keeping pummeling through.
He's keeping the dream alive.
Yeah, from time to time. He was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot again. Maybe I'll actually do something, or I'll just get frustrated and stop. I was like, yeah, that's fair.
I've beaten it probably 9 or 10 times. Like,
God.
He hasn't played 1,000 hours of the previous games, though.
I know. Wow, I can level up a whole bunch because I haven't. in a long time. Eric, what else should I put stuff into?
I don't know.
Endurance?
Adaptability's good.
Yeah, adaptability actually is useful in this one. Okay. I got one more thing to do, so I'm gonna burn my Sublime Bone Dust. Sublime Bone Dust is ready!
Uh-huh.
I thought that was good, but... Wow. It's kind of rough, Eric. Remember? Macho Man Randy
Remember?
Savage and Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Rest in peace.
He's with Miss
Randy.
Elizabeth now. In heaven. Alright, so we're gonna go kill the old thud butt down here. He's not a traditional thud butt. He's a... Or no, he is a thud butt. He's not a bumble butt. There are no bumble butts in this game.
There's a difference.
When I come over there tomorrow, Mallory, I'm gonna ask Jason if he needs my help with any parts in Dark Souls 3, just to really condescend to it.
I'm sure he'll love that.
Oh, God. Watch this, I'm just gonna ignore these guys. Leave me alone. I don't want any trouble from you fellas. Don't chase me out here. No, go away. Go back! They just keep coming.
Get out of here, you turkey.
Alright, he's good. Okay, now it's time for me to try to give Eric a heart attack. Oh. You can just walk across in this one spot,
Yeah.
but I like doing the jump.
That's not fun.
I like doing it the stupid way, where I can die and have to do all this again. Oh man, I'm really low on life gems. I should have spent some of that money on them, huh? Oh well. Whatever.
This isn't hard.
Hey, this is the Dragon Rider. Whoop. There have been times where I've, like, underestimated the Dragon Rider and he just whooped my ass.
Yeah.
And so I'm always a little worried I'm gonna do that again. Like I am now when I'm, like, half dead.
Oh.
Also, you can parry him, but I don't have a good parrying shield. Otherwise, I'd show that off.
Parry.
Oh, sorry, Mallory.
Parry.
I'd parry him. That was, what, 5 years ago, Eric? And we're still giving you
Yeah,
shit about it?
It's been a minute, yeah.
Whatever. I don't care.
I don't care, you just want to play your air snare.
Yep.
Let's go talk to this crazy lady.
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia.
Lycia?
I have
I
come
hardly
to
know
spread the
ya.
art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power.
Mm-hmm.
But the cost of it, That's for your heart to decide.
Uh-huh.
So this lady's a charlatan. She sells miracles.
No need for miracles.
Nope.
The go-
Shut up. I don't do magic. I'm gonna go buy some life gems from Malentia. She's my friend. Oh, and I might buy some new armor too. What do you think of that?
Okay.
Let's see.
What do you got?
Just grab 25 of these little suckers.
Sure.
Thank you.
What's this jerk have?
Oh, hello.
I want to buy...
Falconer stuff.
Yeah, because it looks cool.
Please get the helmet just to show off the top.
Oh, yeah. And what have I got left? Yeah, enough for the gloves.
Thanks very much. And do please come again.
No problem, I will. I'm gonna spend the rest of this money on life gems, too. Why not?
Sure.
I'll buy 5.
Thank you, kind.
Melinda, your voice sounds wet.
Ugh.
Thank you. There we go. Now we're looking good. Falconer gloves and the Falconer pants. Now check out this helmet. Oh, that's the Hayden Knight Iron Mask. Here we go. It's got a great big stupid feather.
I love it.
But I'm going to take it off. We're going to show off our hair, because I don't usually wear helmets in these games, because I want to show off my cool
No.
haircut. Next up is No Man's Wharf. This is going a lot faster now.
Yep.
Last time we only got through one area. I'm burning right through 2.
Whoosh.
I like No
There
Man's
we
Wharf.
go.
Also, No Man's Wharf is where we're going to get the sword I'm going to use for the rest of the playthrough.
Also, we're gonna fight the what's his name?
Who's his name?
The big flying guy with the sword and the shield.
Oh yeah, the Pursuer. Oh, I didn't fight the Pursuer, did I?
No.
Shit. We may very well backtrack and go do that before I do this? Oh. Yeah, I might as well.
Oh.
Bye. Shit, I completely forgot. There's a whole other area that we need to explore before we do any of this. Good lord, Eric. Thanks for keeping me honest. I would have forgotten about that. Alright. Let's go to the Cardinal Tower.
Yep.
Cardinal's a type of bird.
Oh.
It's the state bird of Indiana. Do you know what color a cardinal is?
Oh.
It's red.
I guess it's the state bird of like 10 states.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Why did we fucking copycat?
I don't know.
Back here, you
Come
little shit.
on. What the hell? Hit him.
Fuck.
Get this. Oh,
Really?
God.
I'm gonna kill that guy in my anger. Oh, I never went to get the halberd of the Drang gauntlets or anything either. Good lord. It's like I don't have this game completely routed out in my head from playing it 300 times in a
No.
row. what's next week is when Remastered comes out.
Oh, for the Switch?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm pretty excited about it. It's coming out on like PC and everything too, but I've already got it on PC, and I don't think they actually made any changes to it in any way.
Well, it's they changed the frame rate,
Did they change the frame
but
rate?
you can't see that, so
Right, yeah, I
I
can't
guess
tell the
it doesn't matter to
difference.
you.
I can't tell the difference between 30 and 60 frames per second because I'm just blind or something, I guess, or stupid, or... Oh, yeah. I gotta go this way to do this.
Yeah, it'll probably run better.
Yeah,
I'll
it'll
get
probably
it.
run better. Oh, I mean, yeah, of course I'm gonna get it. I want to buy it on Switch so it encourages them to port 2 and 3 over onto Switch, too.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that other side area where you get invaded and a bunch of weird shit happens, and then I'll go fight the Pursuer.
All right, forever that place.
Yeah, you forgot about that, Mike. Look at us, a couple of fucking
That's
amateurs
where
at Dark Souls 2.
The best hat in the game is.
Yep, that's true. That's why I want to go there. The best hat in the game guaranteed. I really like the zombie noises in this one.
Yeesh.
I guess they're hollows, they're not zombies, are they?
Oh, whatever.
They've still got somewhat of a brain. They're just crazy. Wait, did this always have old ironclads down here?
Uh-huh.
I thought they were skeletons.
Just one of them.
No, there's two.
Oh, okay.
I thought there were skeletons down here.
I don't remember.
Ooh, and I got his armor, too. Wait, where did he go? Did he come around this corner? Oh.
There it is.
Whoop! Oh, I thought that would kill him. It didn't. See, we're doing pretty well. Check this out.
Yeah.
I love this. Where is it? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Also, I definitely fat roll while wearing this. It's one of the heavier armors in the game, but...
I think it makes it better.
I wish that you would just get halfway through the roll and then get stuck on your back.
Oh no!
Poor turtle armor.
And then there's the quick time in there. You have to waggle the stick.
God.
Oh no!
Like Dead Rising with the zombies.
That's something that I'm glad kind of left video games was
Yeah.
the quick time event. I mean, they're still in there, and David Cage is under the impression that you can make a whole game out of them. Have you seen that fucking shit about, like, David Cage talking about his new Detroit Being Human game? Where he's just like, oh no, it's not an allegory for racism or anything, it's just about robots. Like, oh, so you've just decided to say nothing with your game then, huh? Like, whoop. I forgot they do that.
Oh, now he's stuck on his back for a second. Oh.
These mean little turtle boys.
I'm not gonna say that like your video game has to have a political message, but like when you set it up that way and then you don't knock any of the pins down.
Right, exactly.
It's
like,
really odd.
when you set it up to say like, oh, I'm trying to tell a story. Like, here's the thing with his gameplay. He's always wants to like tell a story, you know, that says something about the world. And like, You really just set yourself up
like
for
a
one.
metaphor or whatever.
Right, yeah. You set one up there, bud. Like,
I mean, if you have a reputation for making metaphorical stories and you set up a story in a place that's had a lot of history with racism, it's weird that you decided to go a different direction.
right.
Versus, like, I would say, like, the new Far Cry, people wanted that to be some sort of anti-Trump allegory, and it wasn't, but none of the other Far Cry games were an allegory for anything either, so...
Right, they were run around in the jungle and fight bad guys games.
Yeah, and
Like,
the only thing different about Far Cry 5 is you run around in a different forest fighting a different bad guy.
you run
It's
around
the
in
same...
rural America fighting bad guys.
Exactly, but it's still woods. Like, the first Far Cry game I played was 5. And
Yeah.
so I beat that, and then I wanted to play another one, and I played 3, and I was like, oh, it's the same, but the jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same game for the
To be
last
fair,
3.
to be fair, I very much like that game,
Yes.
so I'm not mad about it. But, you know, some people are, I guess.
Well, David Cage wants to do, like, story-driven games, right? Like, that's his whole
Yeah.
thing. Like, Heavy
If that's-
Rain and, like...
Yeah, if that's your history, that you want to do a heavy-hitting game, or a game that's... If you've already done games that are metaphors, people are expecting that from you.
I don't
It's
know
part of
that
your-
any of his games have been metaphors. I mean, here's the thing. If they were, they weren't good ones, because David Cage is also a hack. Like,
Oh.
he's
I've
terrible
never-
at everything he attempts to do.
Nah,
Is
he's
Heavy
not a
Rain
good
the
writer.
one where it's press something to pay respects?
No, that's a
No,
Call
that
of
was
Duty
some-
game.
Yeah.
Is it Wait, what's the one with press something to Jason?
Yes,
That's Heavy Rain, yes.
Okay. Press X to Jason.
Sean! That famous
Sean!
video. I liked Heavy Rain, honestly.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
It's an entertaining game. The thing is, he wanted it to be 7, and
Yeah.
and it's not 7. It's,
No.
Oh no.
It's like if Tommy Wiseau made 7.
Right.
Oh no!
Like it's
Well, maybe not that bad,
That's
but
bad.
it's.
there's a giant, rest in peace. Also, here's the hat, by the way. We were talking about other stuff. Huh?
It's a good hat.
chateau?
Yeah.
Little Robin Hood hat.
Looks like a gravy boat.
Looks like Aladdin's shoe. Yeah, he was trying to make like 7 with Heavy Rain, and it turned out being like just really weird and corny. And like I saw the twist at the end of it coming a mile away, and he was like, the first time through you won't get the ideal ending, and I did. And like,
Oops.
he just does a lot of stuff that he kind of falls into that Peter Molyneux trap, where like he over promises and is overly ambitious but doesn't have what he needs to pull it off.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But more so, like, Peter Molyneux at least makes like a decent story with a decent, game with a decent story. David Cage makes like I wouldn't call it like the Crank of video games, but it's definitely similar. People love Crank not because it's a good movie, but because it's kind of crazy and fun to watch. That's kind of how I feel about David Cage.
Ah, that's fair.
It's not good, it's just fun to watch him fail, I guess. There's some
Oh
schadenfreude in
no.
there. It's fine. The fucking end of Indigo Prophecy. Again, he was trying to make 7. I think he's tried to make 7 like 10 times and didn't pull it off.
Oops.
But the end of Indigo Prophecy, like, it starts out like this kind of like dark, possibly cultish murder thriller, and then the main character dies, but he turns into like an electric ghost made of the internet. Didn't that somehow happen?
Yeah, it's something.
Like this really stupid
Well,
high
the
concept
villains-
nonsense.
The villain's the internet.
Yeah, the villain is
Basically.
like an electric yellow, like internet boy machine.
Oh god.
It's really stupid.
And it gets traced around by. by giant fleas.
Shit.
For some reason, I don't understand what that was about.
Like, Heavy Rain at least didn't have any of the, like sci-fi or horror mumbo-jumbo. It was just a story about serial killers. The FBI agent had VR spectacles, which had
That was pretty cool.
that had one thing in it that I really appreciated in the story that I thought was actually kind of cool. Is like everybody's always saying to the FBI agent, like, you're using again, aren't you? And like, you think that he is like a former drug addict, and it turns out that he's addicted to the VR thing in his head, in his sunglasses. I thought that was a neat twist. Because at the end of the game, it shows that like he's having difficulty distinguishing between real life and what he sees in the VR glasses. And I thought that was kind of neat. And the drugs that you see him taking are like, you know how they give like a heroin addict methadone to get over heroin. It was like that. I thought that was interesting. That had some legs on it, but again, it was made by David Cage, so it was just stupid.
Oh,
Like,
no.
my favorite part about that is that the main guy kills somebody and throws up in their apartment, and like he doesn't get caught. Like they don't do like DNA testing on his vomit.
Yeah, they do all kinds, like...
Yeah, like someone in an interview asked him about that, and he didn't understand
like, the thing...
like what they were asking.
I think that's maybe what David Cage's problem is he'll want to tell a story about, like, serial killers or murderers or something like that, and, like, FBI agents, but then do absolutely no research beyond, like, other things he's watched. Like...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to make that jump. You can land on that and leave a message, and I always leave a nice work butthole on the thing, but I... Alright.
Oh.
Oh! You dropped your sword, dumbass! One of the things that Dark Souls 2 gets criticized for most is most of the bosses are like big guy in armor, but the Pursuer is legitimately
Yeah,
fucking
this guy's
cool.
pretty cool.
Look, he's like a big cool anime villain. He hovers. He's awesome. Also, he's got a brother named the Peruser who just kind of casually like walks around and observes things. And... And he's actually a fairly challenging fight, too.
Yeah.
Like, not hard by any stretch, but you do have to pay attention. He's definitely a fight that you, like, gotta goad him into certain attack patterns to really wreck him with, which is one of the things I like about Souls games. Also, the hitbox on that is fucking broken. And sometimes he'll miss you with it completely, and then it'll just teleport you onto the end of his sword. No! No! Okay, bye, Pursuer.
Brrr.
The soul of the Pursuer in the Ring of Blades. And that's pretty much my ring loadout for the rest of the game, too. I'll put the ring of steel protection on at some points. Also, if you're really sneaky, you can shoot him with one of these big ballistas. Which is really fun.
Nice.
But, it's not worth it. I'm not gonna fuck around with that. Oh, I didn't need to heal at all. I've got it set up so the HUD goes away, and I keep forgetting that sometimes I just may not need to heal. Okay. Down here. Oh shit. Did I just fuck up my chances? No, I didn't. Okay. We're good. And I like the Dranglank leggings, so I'm gonna put them on. There, that looks pretty good. Still doing quick rolls.
I'm back.
Hey,
I
welcome
went away
back,
from
Eric.
it.
Where did you go?
Yeah, I don't know.
I just needed a nap.
I just wandered off it.
I got distracted.
You were chasing a butterfly. Okay, now that we've done all that, we can do the other thing. No Man's Wharf. Let's go to Majula first. Looking at my dog. He's sitting on my bed right now, and he's kind of halfway asleep. He's halfway watching me. I wonder if he knows I'm talking to other people, if he just thinks I sit
Probably
here
not.
on my computer and talk to myself. Does he think, like, oh god, he's lost it? I don't want to go up to 20 yet. I want to take that to 15. I'm going to take my strength to 20. And I'm going to take my endurance to... Wait, no, I'm going to take my vigor up just a little. Alright,
Whoosh.
cool. It's always wild how much you can level up in this game, too.
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to
It's
finish Dark
weird.
Souls 1 at, like, level 70 to 75.
Easily get up to like 200 in this.
Right, yeah, it's really crazy. I always feel like I'm going overboard, but I never am. Okay, No Man's Wharf. Probably the first level in this game where I really started having trouble the first time I played it. I don't know why, but No Man's Wharf kind of kicked my ass my first time through. That was back before I was used to these games, though. Because I was playing Dark Souls 2 while we were doing my first Dark Souls Let's Play.
Yeah.
And No Man's Wharf only has one bonfire for the whole area, so it's kind of brutal.
Get him.
Oop. There you go. Gotta do the requisite running around in circles while things die. To celebrate. The old knight halberd! Oh!
Ugh. I always lead that guy to the doorway.
Oh, do you?
He can't get through.
Just to taunt him? Sorry, big boy. Oh, yeah, there's stuff on that other side. We gotta go get all the stuff. I think... No? Hold on, how do you get to that other side?
I don't remember.
Oh well. It's not important. Ha! Oh, you just walk... No? Okay, I'll just take the elevator.
And down we go.
I've lost interest. It's probably nothing I need. Whoa! Oh yeah, we're about to run into my friend! Oh, wait, this is the other side, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. One of my favorite NPCs in this game. Although, like, I like all the NPCs in Dark Souls 2. They're all really good.
Yeah.
Anybody over here? No. Hello. Oh, the cops are coming for Mallory again.
Oh no, not again.
Go directly to jail.
What's my crime?
Counterfeiting.
Oh no. They found out I tried to draw a dollar bill with a crayon.
It's your special dollar bill.
Mallory dollars. They're worth about 60 Stanley nickels.
What's a Stanley nickel?
It's a joke from the episode where Dwight brings up Shroot bucks. And Stanley's like, how many Shroot bucks to a Stanley nickel?
That was a good television show.
It was.
Though I lost interest after Michael Scott left.
Yeah, it wasn't super good after that. It was okay.
They
It was
kind
just
of
like
bumped Andy up to Michael Scott, and they were like, not only did he become the new boss, but he also just became the new Michael Scott.
he also like left not that long after, probably to like make movies and shit. So like he wasn't there. Like there was a part in the show that was like, oh, Andy's family's broke, so he has to drive a boat for 3 months or something. So like he was out for 3 months, like I assume filming a movie, and then came back. You know, ugh, it wasn't that good. I remember them like sort of just ham-fisting drama between Pam and Jim, and I was like, no, this is sad. Like I know that real couples do this, but like this is sad.
Yeah, this is a TV show. This is my escape. This is Lucatiel.
We got matching hats.
Oh.
She's awesome.
You are an odd one. Normally, people keep a safe distance when they see this mask. But you... I'm called Lucatiel. From the
She's
land
got
of
an
Mira
old
to the
man
far
mask.
east, across the mountains. They say Drang Lake brims with powerful souls. And so I came to claim my share. But what a strange place. Even the ruins did not prepare me.
Yeah, it sucks here.
You are an odd one indeed. I've always made a point of avoiding people, while you've made a point of engaging me. I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require...
Should have gone to Lordran or
I will help
Lothric.
you.
Those are two good places.
I come from Mira,
You
a
goofed.
land of knights. My sword is always ready. Don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be missed.
Shit.
It's sad.
You are an odd.
Okay, that's all she has to say.
Don't hesitate.
Bye,
Okay,
Lucatiel!
Talk to you later.
I really like Lucatiel and her storyline in this game. It's really sad and sweet. Now we're gonna go fight pirates. Yo ho ho! I guess Vikings, is what they're more like, 'cause they wear the horned helmets, but...
Whatever.
Well,
Same thing.
I hope these infantry gloves I found are hollow. I don't want there to be something in them. I gotta put my hands in there. Hey-oh!
Cement-filled gloves.
Ah,
It's like in The Nightmare Before Christmas when he has the stocking and they're like, oh, is there a foot inside?
Ugh.
yeah.
Can you imagine being the kid that was too scared to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas?
No.
No.
I was
I was
so
afraid of
excited.
Beetlejuice.
Were you?
when I was younger.
The
So,
big snake is pretty scary in Beetlejuice.
yeah.
I saw Nightmare Before Christmas in the theaters, and I was so ready to buy it on video, like halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the movie that turned me goth, I think. I was like, oh!
It's the gateway drug.
It's the gateway drug to being goth.
I still think All Dogs Go to Heaven turned me into a furry.
Yeah,
I
that's,
can see that, especially,
totally
like...
possible.
I can tell there's a lot of influence in your artwork, too.
Yeah, I
you
love Dom
get-
DeLuise.
You get
Or
pretty,
Dom DeLuise, oh my god, Don Bluth.
They're
I
interchangeable.
wrote down to Louise too, though.
I love
so.
Don
Yeah.
DeLuise.
I also love Dom DeLuise, and he was also in that movie, but I met Don Bluth.
Yeah. I like Don Bluth, too. The problem with Don Bluth is, he's never, ever been able to do anything under budget or on time.
Yeah.
And so all of his movies have flopped. I learned recently that he worked on Pete's Dragon. I didn't know that. But then when I look at Pete's Dragon, I'm like, oh yeah, that's totally Don Bluth, isn't
Yep.
it?
Yeah. They have a like a Don Bluth like archive in Savannah at the university,
Oh,
and like
cool.
yeah, so we got to go like see all the backgrounds and stuff for All Dogs Go to Heaven and Rockadoodle. It was really cool.
I've always thought that my favorite is probably All Dogs Go to Heaven or An American Tail, but I think that the best made one was Secrets of Nim.
Yep, Secret of Nim was definitely the best made one for
Yes,
sure.
It's beautifully animated.
It's a gorgeous movie. And it's a good story too. I really like that one. I think you have to be a little older to get it, because I think when I was young I watched it. Younger, I think I was like 10, and I watched it and I was like, this is really cool, but I have no idea what's going on.
Right.
The NIM place, NIMH, that was a real place, I guess.
Is it?
Yeah, it was. Well, it's not anymore, but it was like a research lab where they researched mice. Like it was a real one.
I didn't realize. I thought it was like made up for the story.
It's well, it is and it isn't. It is an actual place, but that is not what they actually did.
Oh, okay. They didn't like torture and kill him.
I mean, to a degree where you would
Well.
torture and kill any lab rat, though.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. Hey, look, that's a lie. There's no illusory wall here. Why would you go
That's a
on?
bunch of horseshit.
Why would you tell lies in Dark Souls?
I forget what they did. It was like some societal like study, like where they were like, all right, we're just gonna put a whole bunch of rats here and see what overpopulation in rats does.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it was pretty weird. Their findings are pretty interesting. I forget most of them, but I remember learning about them.
Sounds fascinating.
I remember there were weird parts where like they would just like stop mating, like naturally, and like
They were
the
just
the ma-
done.
like the female rats would be like just dunzo, and so the male rats were like okay, and so they would just like have like they would just do stuff with other male rats, and it's like, oh, okay, that's cool, I guess.
They're turning the freaking frogs gay.
Yeah, I
And the
guess.
rats.
And the rats.
Here's one thing that I know about rats, or two things, is that they prey at night and they stalk at night. And there's usually one giant rat that makes all the rules.
That's a societal finding that they made. Oh, looks like that giant rat is telling everyone else what to do.
They're just going around seeing what kind of trouble they can get themselves into. I think if I were to be a kind of rodent, I'd be a rat. Rabbit doesn't... Wait, no, is a mole a rodent?
No.
I don't think so.
No, they're not.
Okay, I'd be a rat.
Do we have to pick a rodent?
Yeah, you gotta pick a rodent.
Capybara.
Oh yeah, capybaras
Yeah,
are rodents. Capybaras are rodents that are as big as dogs.
And they're super chill.
Yeah, I've seen people that have pet capybaras, which I didn't know was a thing. But
Yeah.
apparently, like, they just like going swimming and like eating zucchinis and shit.
Eating bananas and popsicles.
Yeah, they look awesome.
It seems like a really chill life.
Just being like a domesticated capybara.
Yeah.
Is it a domesticated capybara, or are wild capybaras just so fucking chill they don't give a shit?
I'm pretty sure they're just regular capybaras that somebody put in their backyard, you know?
And then the
I'm
capybara
okay
was
with
like,
this.
oh yeah, I get food here and shit? Nice.
I mean, it's like having, like, I don't know.
Like a feral
What else?
cat that hangs outside your house.
Yeah, but feral cats are mean. I feel like a capybara, you would be hard-pressed to find one that's pissed off at you.
Like a woodpecker that eats at your bird feeder. Right?
I can't think of another chill animal you would want in your house or in your yard.
Some people have raccoons that come in their house.
Yeah, raccoons
Yeah.
are alright.
I once watched a raccoon going about his little raccoon business, and he was just pulling a bunch of trash into the sewer with him, like through a storm drain. I was like, hell yeah, look at that guy, he's got it figured out. He ordered his food to go.
Seems like raccoons would be really stinky. I guess I'd be okay with them being in my backyard, though.
Yeah, don't raccoons, like, wash themselves a lot, though?
Yeah, but they only wash themselves with water, and they don't know if the water's clean.
Well, so do some people. They say, like, oh, the reason that you stink is because you use soap, and those people smell like dog shit.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's just stupid.
Wait, my dog only takes a bath, like, once a month, and he doesn't stink. Why would a raccoon stink anymore?
I just feel like, I don't know, raccoon pee smells really bad.
How
just
do you know
feel
what raccoon pee smells like?
I stayed in a cabin where they had raccoons in the ceiling.
I stayed in a cabin where they had big jars of raccoon pee everywhere. Well, doesn't any animal pee smell awful? Like, lots of ammonia?
Most pee smells bad, but like when you have like a wild creature, it's not really like discriminatory about where it's gonna go.
Did you know that people with like really bad diabetes, their urine smells like maple syrup because they have so much blood or so much sugar coming out of them?
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I read that somewhere. Their pee-pee smells like maple syrup.
Ew.
What do you think of that?
I am
I
not
like
a fan of that fact.
That is a fact from old Samuel K. And also, I think my dad told me that actually.
It might not be true.
Is your dad diabetic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess you'd know then.
He is also a liar, though, so it could just not be true. You're right, Eric. My father does occasionally say inaccurate things. That's true. Maybe my dad's urine smells like maple syrup, and he just made that up to tell me that.
Oh, what if he just blames that on diabetes, but that's a different issue entirely.
What if my dad was like, oh, the reason that I've neglected my family my entire life is because I'm diabetic. I can't help it. Just blames it all on the diabetes. That's not a symptom, Dad.
It doesn't make sense.
Come on, Dad. You can take responsibility for your actions. Papa.
Oh, that will never happen.
Papa, can you hear me?
It's like a real Tenenbaum. The kids, right?
You're right. God, I wish Royal Tenenbaum was my dad.
Yeah. That'll be alright.
All right, guys, you ready for this shit?
You got it.
No, I can use it with both hands.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're good. Oh shit! But I got thud butt syndrome big time.
Oh.
Let's see. I'm at 95% of my equipment weight.
And you're the other sword.
Take rid of my hat, my other sword. Take my gloves off. That puts me at 84. Still rolling hard. Hold on. There we go.
Just be shirtless.
I,
It's a good look.
Gavlan.
This guy's awesome too.
Gavlan will, Gavlan deal. Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul. What you want?
Is Cookie
With
Monster
Gavlan,
in there?
You
Yeah,
will,
it is.
you deal.
I always think he sounds like Jim Cummings doing Taz, but it's
Oh
not.
yeah, a little bit.
It's not him though.
I don't think Gavlan has really anything I want. I'll go ahead and buy one of these.
Many deal, many thanks.
Trap ahead.
You're welcome.
Visions of Saint. Wheel.
Wheel.
Hold on, I wanna. Body parts. Wheel ahead.
Body parts.
Yeah, for some reason, wheel is in body parts.
I think they're confused about it.
It
What
depends on
wheels
who
are-
you're. It depends on who you're talking about.
What if it's the
Come on.
Wheelers from Return to Oz, Eric?
Yeah. Oh God, don't remind
God,
me.
those dudes are scary.
Yeah, those were terrifying for me as a kid.
I didn't see it till I was 17, and they were scary for a
God.
17-year-old.
I saw that movie as a kiddo. Again, on the Disney Channel, I think. I watched a lot of Disney Channel as a kid. Look! Looks like my ship has finally come in.
But as you were saying,
Hooray.
like last week, you also saw Blue Velvet as a kid.
I saw Blue
So-
Velvet when I was 6 years old.
It was probably a bad call. I
Also,
saw Child's Play at 7.
the same night, my dad bought like these speakers, these big like surround sound speakers for our living room, and we watched The Wall and Blue Velvet that night.
Jesus.
I was 6. Like,
That's not a good combination.
I will remember this until the day I die. My dad paused The Wall in the middle of the movie and said, "You know what those flowers are supposed to be, right?" Like, no, Dad, I don't. I'm fucking 6. His friend Robin was there, and Robin was always like a really goofy, fun guy. So, and then my dad was telling me about the wall, like what the plot of it was, and he's like, "Yeah, this guy, he builds this wall around himself, and nobody can see him in there, and he can't see anybody outside of it." And I thought it was going to be like a comedy, because that's like the only movies I've watched up until then were kids' movies and comedies. And then my fucking crazy-ass Grandma Pat started letting me watch like Child's Play and shit really young. I probably saw Child's Play when I was 6 or 7, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie fucked me up.
Oh no, I was cool with it. I like Chucky. For some reason, this is a thing my grandma and I used to do. Is we would call Chucky Chucky baby, and we'd say it like that. I don't know why, but it always cracked us both up. You should go, Chucky baby. And that, my friends, is why I'm such a fucked up weirdo today. It's because I watched fucking Blue Velvet and Child's Play when I was a little kid. Return to Oz, the scariest part in Return to Oz for me, and the one that stuck with me for a long time, was when the Gnome King starts fucking eating everybody at the end.
Yeah.
And the line where he goes, "Pumpkin head," when he starts eating Jack, just scared the ever-loving shit out of me as a kid.
I don't remember that bit.
Yeah, it's really scary.
It's just a big creepy claymation.
Yeah, this
Thing.
nasty king.
It's such like a jarring movie to come after the first one.
Hey, look, Lucatile. She's here to help.
Oh, hey.
I'm gonna summon her after I get rid of all the bad guys. I love Lucatile.
Yep, it's this part.
Da-na-na-na-na-da.
The hiding guys.
A tattered cloth robe.
Oh.
Whoop.
Uh-oh. Oh.
I'm fine.
A bit low.
Oh, it plays a heartbeat noise when your health
Yeah.
is low. That's interesting.
That's for bleeding.
Is it?
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, see these two guys here? It's,
Who do they think they're fooling?
boo,
And then they just drop.
boo. Not fooling me. Okay. Should I
How
go
did
get...
that guy die in that boat?
Yeah, really, he
It's
made
kind
it
of
to
embarrassing.
land. Maybe he was dying. Maybe he was dying like on the boat, and the boat eventually made it to shore. Like he died on the boat, right?
Yeah.
Like starved to death or dehydrated. Do we have a word for dehydrated that's like starve? You thirsted to death?
You died of thirst.
Ah, there we go.
Oh.
I fucking love this sword. It's so stupid. I wish that you could own like a real sword like this, but it would weigh like approximately 900 pounds. Like nobody on Earth would be able to heft such a thing.
It's like owning a grand piano.
Right?
Just a pain in the ass.
Whoa. I gotta get used to the way it controls in this game too. Because you can aim a little bit better in 3 with this sword. And in 2 it does a horizontal slice instead of a vertical one. Or in 1 it does, doesn't it?
I don't remember.
That might be wrong. That may be inaccurate. Okay, let's go get Lucatile and get out of here, guys. We gotta go tell Lucatile it's time to go.
And up we go.
Up we go and away we go. Hi, Lucatiel.
Hello.
Let's go. I think I'll start putting things into my vitality to get my equipment weight up next, so I can put a shirt on for the rest of the game.
Nah, it's a good look.
Is it a good look with my tattered bra?
Listen,
That
bras
bra,
are expensive.
that brassiere can't be giving her much support either, because there's no shoulder straps.
She looks like a
Yeah.
medieval Britney Spears or something.
She doesn't seem particularly well endowed. Maybe she doesn't need much support.
Maybe that's it. I'm just saying. She's doing a lot of running around, though. Like, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I've never worn a bra.
I mean, if they're not that big, like, it doesn't really
It
matter.
doesn't really matter, I guess.
Over a certain size, it definitely always matters.
Oh, yeah. Lucatiel, get down here. We got shit to do. Check this guy out. He's awesome.
Get in here.
Yeah!
Ugh.
One cool thing about this fight is that the arena slowly fills with water, so it gets harder to move as it goes, and if it gets too high, you just die instantly and drown.
Nice.
So you gotta beat him fast!
Get in.
Also, you can't let Lucatiel die either, or you ruin her quest line. So Lucatiel, let's do this. Let's do it quick. Yeah, once it gets up to about your knees, you can't roll as well anymore. And you move slower. And you definitely want to be kind of moving fast against this guy. Whoa, how did that not hit me? Whoa! Oh, Lucatiel got him. Good job, Lucatiel.
Whew. Goodbye.
Bye, Lucatiel. It was nice playing with you. I had fun. I hope you did too.
Oh, God, I just remembered the first time we played this, I didn't pick up the pyromancy flame out of the chest.
We had to find a way to go back
And I
get
had
it.
to, I had to go through the whole area. Ugh.
Yep. Look at this cool thing. This is how you drive a ship, right?
Yeah.
The magic table in the basement of it. Here I go.
King of the world.
Off we go.
I'm flying, Jack. No, you're not. You're on a boat, dum-dum.
Stupid.
You're swimming, if anything.
You're boating. On a boat.
You know, I've never seen a boat, so I don't think they're real.
What?
Yeah.
You have to seen a boat.
What do you mean?
There's no way you've lived your life without seeing a boat somewhere.
I've been on several boats. My grandparents were river rats. Like literal, actual rats.
I was gonna
Oh.
ask.
No, they used to hang out at the river and go fishing a lot, and I used to go fishing with them on their boat. And
The capybaras?
yeah, they were capybaras. When I was a kid, they would throw the fish in the bottom of the boat, and then they would lay down there and they would gasp for air. And I would try to touch them, and then one time a catfish barb got me, and so I was just terrified of these dying animals laying on the boat, gasping for air and dying. And then my grandpa said, "Okay, it's time to teach you how to clean a fish." And then the fish was still alive, and then he cut it around its neck and then grabbed it with a pair of pliers, and he goes, "Now you just take his pants off," and ripped all of its skin off, and it was flopping around and shit.
Yikes.
And that completely traumatized me. And
Yeah, that's not
as a
good.
young child, I was absolutely terrified of fish. I would have there was a fish on the cover of my math book in like 3rd grade, And I remember sitting at my desk in 3rd grade, looking at this picture of a fish on the cover of my math book, and trying to summon the courage to lay my hand on the picture of the fish to conquer my fear.
Oh no.
That is the saddest, like, anxiety trigger I've ever heard.
Like, to this day, when I see pictures of fish, I feel a little bit nervous.
Oh no.
I like eating fish, though. It didn't fuck me up, like, long term, but I'd probably say up until I was about 12, I was just terrified of fish.
Excuse me. Fish are kind of scary.
Yeah, they are. They're slimy, and they've got, like, no eyelids, and kind
They're
of
like
alien-looking.
they move wild. It's like bugs. Like, I'm mostly afraid of the way that they move.
Bearer of the curtain.
Yeah.
Seek lest this.
Seek lest. Level up. I gotta see which one does equipment weight in this one. Overall stamina. Oh, shit. They've got its own thing in this one.
Damn it.
I should have been leveling
Yeah,
up
that's
vitality. Okay, I'm gonna use all my soul items and throw some more into vitality, too. But yeah, like, have you ever seen, like, a sturgeon? That's an ugly fucking fish.
Yeah.
What do they look like?
They've got, like, a little sucker mouth on the bottom.
I don't know.
Ugh.
They're, like, really...
I've probably seen them.
They're really gross, nasty-looking, scary fish. We used to catch them, and then they'd just, like, be there going, like... Wait, I don't want to leave. I want to use them. Damn it.
Yeah, those are weird.
Oh, I think they're neat.
I was scared of them, but then again...
I think not in the water they would be pretty scary.
Yeah, exactly. In the bottom of a boat, dying?
Yeah, these are all pictures of them like in the water, so they just look like fish.
I'm using all my boss souls too. I'm not showing off everything in this game. I just need souls. But like, God, I couldn't do it. Like, they would have like crawdads and shit, and then they'd like pinch me and stuff, and I'd be like, ow! And they'd be like, ha 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 ha! And they'd all be drunk. Like, I had a fucking... Here's my thing. I don't think that I was directly, like, physically abused as a kid. I really wasn't. But, man, there was a lot of psychological torture that went into my life.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I just dumped all that into vitality. So now, can I wear my shirt? Yes. And can I wear my gloves?
Hmm?
Wait, where am I?
There.
Alright, I'm in good
Yeah,
shape.
there we go.
Oh, I didn't save enough money to level up my new sword, but whatever. It does a lot of damage.
Whatever.
Alright, cool. Lost Bastille. I think that they didn't realize that I was a sissy when I was a little kid.
Or maybe they were just trying to scare it out of you.
Maybe it didn't work though. Instead, I just
No, it
ended up
made it
this
worse.
like crazy, anxiety-ridden, depressed mess. Like,
Well, goofed it.
I remember I used to get like really sick to my stomach, and I'm sure it was anxiety because to this day, like, if I'm really anxious about something, I get really bad indigestion and I get sick to my stomach and nervous.
I get that too.
And I remember we were at a party at my grandparents' house, and I started feeling that way, and I was like, I want to go home. I just want to go home. And my grandma like called as soon as we got home and was yelling at my dad to like punish me for getting sick. And she was like, I was listening in on the other line, right? Like, and I was maybe like 7 or 8. And she's going, "Don't let him watch any TV. If he's sick, he can't watch TV." Like, screaming that
no.
at him.
Jesus.
I was like, ah.
Guess I'll never get sick again.
Right, yeah. But anyway, enough of childhood trauma. Let's flatten this dog with my absurdly large sword. Wham! That's what I do to Needles when he's bad.
Bad dog.
Is I hit him so hard with a giant sword that he dies.
He'll be back when you die. You come back and there he is in the room again. Because he's not like a boss, so...
Right, yeah, he
No.
respawns. Oh yeah, that's the thing in this one, Mallory. They got rid of that. You can only really respawn in an area like 10 or 15 times, and then things stop spawning there. So you can't even farm for items normally in this one. Which is
That kind of
dumb.
sucks.
that really sucks in this game, yeah.
I mean, I kind of get what they were going for, I guess, but like... You know, just to break up the tedium of you always having to do it, but like then you can't get more souls.
Right, if you're stuck, you can't farm for a little bit. Like, they discourage that.
That's dumb.
Oh, I found a large shard there. Oh, that's a large shard you found there. Did
Oh.
you find a large shard?
It's a large shard. Shard, boy.
Oh boy, oh, it's your large shard.
Your ships come in.
Top of the blarney stone to you.
Okay, let the dogs in.
Hey, who let the dogs in?
You're a sucker.
Who?
The Baja Men.
I believe it's pronounced Baja.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Mountain Dew.
I thought it was spelled B-A-H-A.
Is it?
Now I don't know, and now I need to look it up.
I'm not sure. Oh.
Shit.
It's clumsy oaf. It's the wrong way.
You clumsy boob.
It is B-A-H-A.
Oh, I thought it was B-A-J-A, like Baja Blast. Is it Baja as in Bahamas, then, is the Baja Men?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That makes sense. Oh.
I do have to say, Who Let the Dogs Out is, I think the closing credits song at the end of the third Rugrats movie. And for some reason, I went through a wild tear where I watched all 3 Rugrats movies in like a
Yeah, I
weekend.
remember that.
And I was just fucking blind drunk the entire time.
I remember that shit.
And Who
Was
Let...
one of them the one
Well,
with the wild thornberries?
Yeah. And
Okay.
at the end of it, there's just me pointing my phone at the TV, screaming, "Tommy has chosen his new father!"
Aaron Carter has a neck tattoo now. That's cool. He looks like the dude from Sugar Ray a little bit.
Mark McGrath?
Sure.
There was a clip going around on YouTube of Mark McGrath on the Wendy Williams show where he was very much on cocaine.
Oh no.
Was he very fast?
He was very on cocaine. Yeah, he was very
Nice.
fast. He kept changing his mind on things, or like in the middle of a sentence, changing what he was saying, and like laughing and sweating a whole bunch. Look,
Oh, God.
look who's here!
haven't changed a bit, have you?
You only saw me like 5 minutes ago, Lucateel.
The longer I am here.
Oh shit, the Baja Men came out with a fucking album in 2015.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Indeed, but
I like how that's your reaction.
Yeah.
Oh no.
such degradation. Ah, yes. I have not thanked
It's their
you for
12th
humouring me
album.
the other day. This is for you.
I'm surprised they have 12 songs.
Of course, I have
Yeah,
already
I think they're really popular in the Bahamas.
Okay, that makes sense.
Our land of Mirror there is only one way up in Mirror. Join the Order and prove yourself in battle.
Yeah?
My family had little fortune and no name. I had to carve out a piece of the world for myself. With two things. My sword and my loyalty
sword
to
and
my
the
lord.
point on my helmet.
I was raised to wield a sword from birth.
There are
Life was
9
hard,
Baja
but I never
men.
gave it a second thought. I had swift success
And there
on the
used to be
battlefield
7
and quickly
more.
attained respectable
I don't know. What happened to him?
I don't know.
And
I
then
guess
I
they
came
swapped out.
here.
Maybe there were always 9, but they just swapped out.
But there used to be like 15 members of the
Have you heard of
Aquabats,
the
too.
undead?
That's fair. Oh, years
Well,
active
that makes sense.
1980 to present.
That makes sense for a ska band. Ska band.
Yeah, that makes sense for a ska band because they have to have a whole wind section.
Yeah.
Now they're not ska, they're just kind of electronic rock pop stuff, but...
For a band that existed in 1980, I don't think any of the members now are original members.
You don't think? You don't think there's at least one Baja man of the original group?
There might be one.
Can you imagine if, like, Menudo is still a thing? Can you imagine if there was, like, one original member of Menudo that was still in it, so it's a bunch of 16-year-old boys and one, like, 40-year-old man?
That'd be good.
That'd be pretty amazing.
Menudo's a type of soup. Isn't it? With, like, tripe
I
in
think so.
it?
That
What?
sounds right.
Yeah, Menudo. It's a type of soup with tripe in it.
Gross.
I don't know, tripe looks like it might be kind of good.
Let me see.
I feel like I wouldn't want something that's described as a meaty marshmallow in a soup.
Oh, that sounds like something I'd like.
That's fair.
But I like to try weird stuff. I like to try weird stuff. I usually don't like to stick with weird stuff.
I'll eat weird stuff. Like, I would try such a soup. It just doesn't sound like something I'd be into.
You don't think that you'd, like, order it every day. Apparently Menudo is, like, a hangover cure? I'd eat it.
So is just breakfast.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty much anything that's, like, fatty and has a lot of salt in it is good for breakfast.
Yes.
You know, on a, after a bender. When I leave your house, usually, Mallory, I stop and get Hardee's breakfast, because there's a Hardee's down the road.
oh yeah.
Hardee's breakfast is the fucking best.
I love Hardee's breakfast. It's so
Holy
good.
shit.
Even before they had the, like, revamp, every time we had fast food breakfast, it was always Hardee's.
It's gotta be Hardee's. They've got the best, their hash rounds are phenomenal.
Yeah, they're really good. I love a good tater tot.
Me too! Tater
We don't
tots are
have
king.
Hardee's. Or Carl's Jr.
You don't
Sorry.
have any?
No, not here.
It's because Eric lives in
What?
Lithuania.
He lives in the Netherlands.
Or Holland. Or Denmark.
Or, well, you could do both of the Netherlands and Holland, but not in Denmark. Those are the Danes, not the Dutch.
Look, let's summon Pilgrim Belclair. We're already up to another boss fight. I'll probably die in this one, actually. This one's hard. But Belclair will help.
Oh, yeah. I don't like this fight.
Too many. Too many monsters.
Not enough monsters! Give me more!
Jack Skellington looking
Whoa!
knights.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
alright.
Back off. Whew.
Drink a little sip. Roll with the punches, baby. Oh fuck, Belclair fell down there. She's doing me no fucking
God
good.
damn it.
Come on, Belclair, get down here. Help me out. Ah, shit. The second one's
Well,
entered the arena.
yeah, I think they come in the right when you drop down.
I think it's timed, actually.
Oh, really?
I think it is.
Oh, because the third one.
Because if you take
Too
long
many.
killing the first one, the other two will attack. Which I've taken too long killing the first one here, so...
Well, shoot.
It's okay. I'm gonna let Belclaire deal with that one, and I'm just gonna chip away. Ah, fuck! He Captain America'd me.
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
Damn it. There we go.
Is this the first time I've died? That's
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
That's not bad, right?
No.
It's definitely the first time I've died tonight. I think I died doing something stupid the first time we recorded, Eric. That sounds like
I
me.
don't remember.
Let me
Also,
see.
Mallory would have no way of knowing because you haven't uploaded that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
And I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, you died a few times on the guys that come out of the ballista room.
The witch room?
The ballista room with...
Oh, yeah, I died a couple of times of those guys. You're right. I thought you said the blister room, and I was like, ugh, gross.
The ballista... Yeah, okay.
Gross.
That's another name for the burn ward.
Yeah, send this one down to the ballista room.
Stand down to the blister room. It'll be fine. Let's level up my sword. Do you sell large shards? No.
No, just regular.
If you make it back.
Oh, that's music to my ears.
I'll be around if you make it back.
Or, you know what I might do is come in through the Bastille through the other direction. That might be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that real quick. That won't take me long. That won't take King Kong. That's what I just thought when I said that. We're gonna beat the Sentinels tonight. I guarantee it. I leveled up my sword a little. I'll have Belclaire with me. I might put some goop on my sword. That might be fun.
I'm looking at the Hardee's breakfast menu. They just have a biscuit with a slice link sausage in it.
Yeah,
That's
I'd eat
weird.
that. My usual go-to is now. You are going to probably think this sounds gross, and you are right. But
Yeah.
also, it's delicious. The pork and gravy biscuit.
Uh-huh.
Woo!
Sounds pretty good.
It's amazing. It's basically like a country fried steak on a biscuit.
That sounds pretty
Yum.
good. I'd eat that. That doesn't sound gross to me.
Fucking rules. They also had one that I wanted to try, but I never got a chance to, because it was a limited time thing. But they had a fried bologna and Velveeta biscuit that was.
Whoa.
Oh,
I
man.
was like, whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey now, you're talking my language, and that language that I speak primarily, the first language I learned how to speak was trash, white trash, poor white trash. Check this out. You can get to the Bastille a different way, Mallory. You want to see a trick?
Okay.
Remember, this is where we fought the Pursuer. Remember him?
No.
It just happened a little bit ago.
Here's the big guy.
That doesn't help me.
He was a big guy. He had a sword.
Uh-huh, so every guy.
Look. Who's this?
No, the giant.
Alas, nothing happened.
Okay. Go here. Oh, it's a little nest.
A little bird's nest. Let's examine it.
Fake like an egg.
Huh? Whoa!
Oh, oh.
You didn't
the
fake
way.
like an egg.
Yeah, I know.
It's funnier if you fake like an egg.
Roll up.
Roll up in a ball. Hey, look.
Ugh, you're not looking so good.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna try to be human through most of this, so... Just because I like getting invaded. There we go. That's better. Man, listen to how good that is. Listen to this. The footsteps on these boards.
Yeah, I like that noise.
That's a really good, like, creaky old board noise. Look, you can go around. Looky here. Ooh la la. Zutalor. Who's a large shard? No, it was a radiant life.
Found the
gem.
dog room.
It's right next to the blister room. Take that, dogs!
That's pretty awesome.
That's what I do to Needles when he's bad.
Same thing.
Is I
Blow him up.
I jump off of a giant balcony and land on a bunch of barrels full of black gunpowder and explode and kill him. Unfortunately, it explodes me too. That Twilight herb, you know what I'm talking about.
With an 8-foot-long sword.
That weighs 1,000 pounds. I'm pretty sure you fight the,
Yeah.
the pursuer here in Scholar, don't you?
Yep. He shows up in some, like, pre-scripted areas.
You can fight the pursuer another time a couple of places in regular Dark Souls 2, though, too. He's just in more in Scholar.
Ooh.
There we go. I'd forgotten where the antiquated key was. I'm glad I came this way. And this is where Lucatiel was.
Honey, I'm home.
I'm gonna go try to open up Macduff's workshop. Whoops. Well, he didn't seem to notice me.
Didn't hear that really loud crash.
You didn't hear me drop a 900-pound sword immediately behind him and see the resulting dust cloud. Okay. Chop! And I'll see if I can get this guy without him knocking that barrel down so I can knock it down myself. Yeah. Here we go. Don't hit that barrel. Come over here to me. Okay.
Okay.
Now there's dogs at the bottom of here. I want to go down here and kill these dogs just to get them out of my way.
There's 3
Shut up!
doggies. 2.
Shut up!
A 3.
Shut up! Okay, now I'm going to go up here and just gently, ever so softly, just tap. Just tap it.
And down she goes.
Perfect! I don't think I've ever done that on the first try.
Just they should put like bowling pins of dogs down there.
Oh, I love it.
Dogs in their bowling pin shape.
Look at this big drunk bitch.
Oh, why can't they all be this easy? We've got a wild one here. Shape up. Shape up, I say. Oh, that's it, yes. That's the way. Dear flame, how brightly you burn. I ought to fetch a new ember. Flame, dear flame.
That's Macduff. He's drunk. You can steal all of his stuff.
Rude.
He didn't care. Oh yeah, there's one little area back here before we go fight the ruined sentinels again. I forgot to do it. Might as well. And there's another dog down here, isn't there?
I think so.
No, I guess there's just those two.
Alright.
Fair enough. I think there's a guy there. Oh shit, I didn't kill him. Like, can you imagine if you had this actual sword, right? You'd kill anything you managed to hit with it. Just like sheer weight.
It wouldn't need to be sharp.
Right, you just smash things. Oh fuck, it's one of these guys. Bring off.
Oh, you got it.
Ah, crap!
It's another of these guys.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
How did that happen?
Bad mummy.
It was a dummy mummy. What happened?
I don't know.
What did I do to deserve this? Why did God forget about me? Eric, that's when you need to take out your little Christian Science puppet and be like, God didn't forget about you, Sam. I want... Eric, can you start your own Christian puppet show?
Sure.
What would you call it?
Oh, I don't know.
Can we call it Jesus Time with Ricky?
Okay.
Hey everybody, it's Jesus Time with Ricky. Here's my puppet, little Bonzo. Hey! It's me, Bonzo! You love the Lord? I sure do. Nope.
Whoop.
Oh, these
Oh,
guys
God.
can stun lock you so fast. No!
Get out.
No, I didn't mean to use an Estus there either.
Yeah, oh well.
I think the antiquated key opens this door. Yeah. And then there's Punky Dogs.
More dogs.
He dropped his soul. There's another
Do dogs
dog.
have souls?
All dogs go to heaven, so.
It's like dog souls, though.
Would a dog soul be worth more or
Dog
less
soul.
than a human soul? Dog
assume
Souls!
less.
It's the name of the game!
Aw.
Dog Souls 2, Caller of the First Sin?
God damn it. That's pretty good.
I didn't think that was that bad.
I hated it.
Oh, wow.
It's cultural appropriation.
I've stolen it from the fairies.
Well, I was thinking just dogs, but okay.
It's persecution.
Oh no. Makes me think of that, like, kind of badly drawn fox with one tear in front of the pride flag.
What?
It's this really shitty, like, It's like a picture people use when they talk about persecution. It's really funny.
Is that still a thing?
No.
Okay. I remember it was a long time ago.
Most furries are self-aware enough to know that, like, we're into something weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember there being a time where it was just like, how do I come out to my parents about being a furry? And it's like, you don't.
Yeah, I mean,
They don't
unless
know.
it somehow comes up in conversation, like, you don't. Like, my
Right.
parents know, but, like, that's my job. They kind of have to know.
Right, yeah, exactly. Like, there's there's a lot of shit your parents don't need to know about you. And unless
I mean,
it is your job.
Right, but, like, my parents don't need to know, like, what TV I'm into. It's the same kind of thing.
Right, yeah, exactly. Bone staff.
Bones. There.
Staff is ready.
Bone staff is ready. Is this one a mimic? No, it's fine. It might be trapped. No, it's not even trapped. Oh, the twin blade's cool too. I'm not going to use it yet because I want to level it up, but I will
Yeah.
probably fuck around with the twin blade at some point. Now that I think about it. Liar ahead. Illusory wall ahead. No, there's not.
You liar.
Don't you lie to me. You told a bad lie.
Fibber.
No.
Not one there either. And then you just drop out the window. And this asshole of a dog tries to get you. And then that asshole of a dog tries to get you. They both fail. Alright. I'm going for it again. We're gonna go let Belle Claire out of her cell.
Cell Claire.
And we're gonna let Belle Claire out of her cell, Claire. Did you see this thing online that you just, for some reason I was just reminded of it, that there's a new character in Gorillaz that looks like Ace from the Powerpuff Girls?
No, but that's great, and I love it.
There's a rumor that it actually is just Ace from the Powerpuff Girls, because Jamie Hewlett and Craig McCracken are friends.
Oh,
But like when you look at the new Gorillaz tour photos and stuff, like you know how they have like their like weird story and everything. Murdoch has been in jail for months, so they're wanting to go on tour, but they can't because they don't have a bassist. And so the new bassist looks exactly like Ace from the Powerpuff Girls. I think on the back of the first Gorillaz CD, 2D is wearing a Mojo Jojo shirt, and like there's been other stuff that has shown that there's at least aware of each other's work.
Yep.
And I think they're friends. And a lot of people are saying that it might be Ace is the new bassist in Gorillaz. I never really got into the whole Gorillaz story because it was just too hard to follow and too cryptic.
there's Gorillaz references, I guess, in Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, are there?
There's like there's a picture of a newspaper, and like there's a Gorillaz ad on the back.
So I guess they do know each other or something. But I remember, like, Fig was really into Gorillaz. A friend of ours named Fig was really into Gorillaz back in the day. And they released a DVD, and they talk about, like, the Gorillaz website and the forums and stuff. And when they show a screenshot of the forums, one of his posts is on that screenshot. He showed it to me and was very proud of it. And I was like, oh, look at you, Mr. Famous. Belle Claire is just now getting in here?
Doing great.
Drink. I don't know how that didn't hit me. I'm glad it didn't. God! I think my main problem with these guys... Oh! That sucks. Is they don't stagger very easy either. And I usually rely on hitting them with my giant sword and they stagger for a minute and then I can stun lock them to death. Let's go to... I'm trying to think of the fastest bonfire to get there. Would it be this one? Yeah. At least this way I can fight, or I can sneak up on about everybody on the way there. This is a little bit of a faster boss run. We're gonna beat the Ruined Sentinels, and then we're done for tonight. Because
That's a good idea.
I'm getting frustrated because I just don't like the Ruined Sentinels. You have to fight them later in the game, too, as just regular enemies, and they're still just as hard. It's really a pain in the ass. It's really pain in the ass, Sam said, briefly forgetting English. Okay, I don't think the dogs will aggro on me while I'm doing all this stuff over here. Watch the dogs immediately aggro on me. Hello. Hi. There's so many guys! Okay. Got them.
These pictures of Ace from the Gangrene Gang make him look like, oh my god, is it the defense attorney in Harvey Birdman? The little guy with the laser gun?
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
Damn it, I know who you're talking about. And he shrinks everybody.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name either, though. Stephen Colbert played that character. He also was, Falcon 7.
Yeah, Falcon. Yeah.
Or Falcon 7, which was... Okay, here we go. Belclaire, girl, I need you to pull your weight this time, okay?
Myron Reducto.
Myron Reducto. Are there any young men in the world named Myron?
I know 2 Byrons that are my age, but not Myron. I even know 1 Byron who's like 7.
Could you say to somebody that you wanted to date named Myron, are you Myron, or are we saying Byron today?
Oh, sad.
Alright, there we go. 1 down, 2 to go.
One of them is dead.
This fight is now winnable. Whoa!
These look like Samurai Jack bad guys.
Oh, they do. Now I kind of like them. One of them's name is Alyssa. Also, the one named Yahim, I wonder if, like Yarnum, you know? Like, Bloodborne?
No, probably not.
You don't think there's a connection?
I think that's just his name.
Your mom's name is Yahim. How do you like that?
How'd you know?
Yeah, because you told me.
Oh, okay.
Ah! Belclair, shoot him! This one's name is Christina Ricci.
Yeah.
She played Wednesday Addams. Bye, Belclair. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye, I love you.
Bye!
Belclair kind of spun around there.
Also, this is the room with a million hidden doors, so...
And
And I always forget where all of them are.
all of them look like they could be.
No? No. Maybe...
Mm.
Really?
Nope.
Not that one.
No.
No. There!
There's one.
And one of them just has some enemies in it, so... We gotta... And I think one of them has its own hidden door inside. See? There we go. Also, this might be the one with the enemy in it. No? Okay, that one's just empty. No. No. There we go, there's one. A target shield. They're better than the ones you get from Walmart. Thank you, Mallory. That didn't deserve it. Hush. That's no door. And this one? No. This one? No. This one? No. This one? This one? I think I've made it all the way around now. Yes, I have. Okay. I'm satisfied with that. Also, just in case you forgot, this game is made by fucking lunatics. And, oh wait, no, there's one... There's a way to get up there, isn't there?
Yeah.
You just have to jump.
No, there's a way to get over there.
Yeah, you jump.
Ah, there we go.
Got some home bones. And just in case, as you run down this hallway, this guy just explodes. It can kill you in one hit. Just in case you were thinking the game was going to start being, like, fair or fun. Alright, we're going to go level up at the Emerald Herald, and that's going to be the end of it. The end of it. Look. What's she looking at out there? She's going wiggling back and forth while she does it. What are you hiding behind your back?
Is that a shard you found?
Is it a shard you found?
Here,
Aye,
to see
Shishai.
however fit.
We had plenty of those back on the Emerald Isle. Erin Gobra. Oh. Alright, leveling up. Let's get adaptability up to 15. And vitality up to 20. And we'll start working on getting everything up to 20 as we go. How does that sound?
That sounds pretty good.
That sounds pretty good. That was me doing my impression of you, Eric.
God damn it.
Oh no! I don't have enough money to level up my sword.
Fucker.
Leningrass, don't be such a grump. Damn it, select the right item. There we go. Now you just gotta find one more large shard.
If you make it back.
Oh, I love it. Alright, that's the end. 1997, the year I was born, everybody. What do we say at the end of these things? Do we ever do a thing?
No, not anymore.
No, not anymore. We just kind of end them. So I guess that's it.
We're done.
Bye.